The joint evaluation is aimed at providing evidence of the UN agency's contribution to Uganda's development agenda. The Prime Minister acknowledged the contribution of the UN system in Uganda to improve the living conditions of Ugandans through the Global Development Framework.
This seminar provides a timely platform for our reflection on the relevancy and effectiveness of the various systems, development efforts, and cooperation arrangements that the United Nations and its agencies have undertaken in Uganda over the time. The reflection on both the government and the UN interventions in the country is critical because, one, assessing progress and identifying areas for improvement, because we need to identify those areas that need improvement. These interventions are also critical for, two, enhancing accountability and transparency. Number three, for strengthening partnerships between the UN systems, the government of Uganda, and non-state actors.
The UN resident coordinator, Susan Namondo, pledged continued commitment to partner with the Uganda government to support the development effort.
I think the two key ones for me, I mean, they're all important, of course, but government ownership is key. We do not have our own plans. We buy into a government plan. And in fact, the naming of our key instrument now reflects that. We went from the UN Development Assistance Framework to now the UN Sustainable Development Cooperation Framework. We don't have a plan. So one of the strategic advantages of this evaluation is that it's not just giving us information about the UN, it's giving us information about this, the broader development frame.
Participants included representatives from the key government ministries, UN agencies, academia, and the civil society.
This relationship should be guided by strong country ownership, and that country ownership is determined by the quality of the plan. The plans we have in place, the manifestos, and the directives that come from His Excellency the President. If we have a clear country ownership, then the direction of the partners is also very clear, because those require that they respect and work within our plan.
The continued collaboration between the Uganda government and the UN agencies is required to support the country's development agenda. Doreen Nasasira.